Hello everyone, all smiles, and then this happened. Shambles are already on a fake tour latest. I knew it. I always said they were fake, disgusting, and dangerous. They don't want people to know unless they don't do it. Finally, the flaw has been exposed. Can you deny it now? Nothing is real here. It's all Meghan's script. Poor Harry. I wonder what his current situation is like after deviating from that woman's perfect plan. Is his life in danger? Rescue Harry. Everyone. Here, let me help you understand the problem. You are aware that it is always bothersome, isn't it? When people refuse to stay to the script, you know, the kind of stuff that is being discussed here. When it comes to the world of Harry and Meghan, it is very important to maintain your composure. During the recent interview with CBS, Harry had a difficult time, didn't he? You could see that he actually went off kilter while he was talking about talking points and things that should be addressed by parents and first responders. Meghan was outraged and tingling with excitement as she sat there, since she simply could not believe that he was unable to recall the fundamental script in a clear and concise manner. It appears that this has taken place in Colombia at this point. Things are already in a bit of a mess. There is something that is making Meghan hot and bothered in that luxurious 5-star hotel. Even if there is a lot of free security, it is extremely fascinating because Harper's Bazaar, the firm that is currently selecting the people who are going to be shooting the photos and all that kind of stuff, is apparently in the process of cutting a contract, which means that there is some money involved. Additionally, it is noteworthy to note that Archwell must now be attributed for any photographs taking place. It is evident that they are attempting to monopolize their copyright. Moreover, there is absolutely no problem with that. To a large extent, celebrities do. In spite of this, I find it hard to believe that there would be a significant demand for these particular false royal visit images. For me, however, here is when things start to become very intriguing. For the simple reason that, as I mentioned at the beginning of the movie, I find it peculiar. Since, as you are aware, all that is required is for one individual to put their foot in the door. Don't you think? You know, the kind of stuff that takes place all of a sudden and fails miserably. Additionally, it has the potential to bring the entire operation to a halt. The unfortunate thing is that this has already been done for Harry and Meghan right from the beginning of this situation, simply because Francia Marquez was the one who extended the invitation to them, right? The final line is that everyone is saying that it is lovely, and they are also asking whether there is a political purpose and other such questions. It was revealed that she invited them because she liked the tale they told on the program, Harry and Meghan, which is available on Netflix. A documentary series, if you will. This was the item that was a whole and utter fallacy. The fact of the matter is, however, that it has really, truly set Meghan off in a violent manner. She was there in the capacity of a wonderful ambassador, which was the reason why she was there. One of them, I don't know what you would call them, is something that you should know. This includes philanthropists and other such individuals. On the other hand, the thing that matters most is the good that Meghan does. Not to mention the fact that she had a negative opinion about her on a television show that even Meghan has been ridiculed for. Obviously, all of this is due to that silly fake, which was a gift from our late and beautiful Queen, Her Majesty the Queen. When I think of the Queen, I miss her so much. The most beautiful woman I have ever known. Show me your arms. Queen lovers, take attendance by dropping as many hearts as you can in the comments section. In addition to that, you must not overlook the fact that there is a false paparazzi pursuit. The utilization of photographs taken at a different premiere was supposedly being pursued by photographers at the time. In fact, it makes it appear to be a farce. The good news is, and yes, I am able to tell you this with complete certainty, the good news is that Meghan arrived with a present in her basket. Could you picture what would happen if I were to utter the term that is surrounded by lemons and a little bit of string? To answer your question, yes, a significant number of individuals in Colombia are going to be the fortunate recipients of the Meghan Markle jam. You see, you believed that it had passed away. No, it has returned. As though it would appear that this is included in the gift. At this point, there is nothing that shouts self-promotion like a present. Is there? In the event that Francia Marquez was to post a picture of herself on Instagram, holding a jar of jam, what would we see? On the other hand, she can express how wonderful it was and how she can't wait for another jam. This may be the opinion of a great number of individuals, yet there is no way to purchase it until, of course, Meghan breaks open that batch and serves them to everyone. Irrespective of the circumstances, this has not gotten off to the very best possible start to what was meant to be this impressive return. I almost hate myself for reveling in their failures so much, but then I remind myself that I've never enjoyed anybody else's failures, so it must be them, not me. Do you think that we should be ordering buckets of popcorn and settling back to revel in the latest front row seat we have in this circus? Long story short, if the media ignores them and stops giving them free publicity, I guarantee y'all they will disappear forever. Don't tell me anyone is surprised. Those two couldn't get anything right if the Archangel Gabriel was guiding them. It seems meaningless. Meghan will want to trade a bag of jam and dog biscuits for a bag of Coke and emeralds. A lopsided trade, but you couldn't expect anything more from Meghan. Moreover, the Colombian president said that Meghan was in their country to tell her story because it would strengthen all women around the world. So it means that it is a Meghan Markle tour of lies again, to spread her lies about how much she has suffered at the hands of the royal family. She is all about lying and trashing the royals, totally disgusted by Meghan and Harry for allowing her evilness to go on against his family, only to make money and continue their nasty revenge. The more Meghan squirms, the more we like it. The vice president lady, who invited Harry and Meghan to Colombia, sounds like a Looney Tune if she was impressed with the Netflix series. The royals usually take significant gifts of value. I'm sure there will be laughter behind the scenes about a cheap jar of jam. The funniest thing is that if this was such a serious tour, why was the invitation not issued by the president rather than number 2? But I know taking their titles is not that easy. It's a very long and rocky road. The whole of the Commonwealth has to agree with the king regarding Harry's title of prince, and Parliament has to put a bill through Parliament. It has to have 2 readings, then it has to go through the Lords, any of which can deny it. I know the removal of the prince's title does not need the whole of the Commonwealth to agree. The king is the head of the Commonwealth. He needs to issue new letters patent, or, if he is not so inclined, can ask Harry to put it into abeyance. In that way he won't use it nor lose it, but it would be in a kind of holding. The removal of princely titles has been done before and did not require any agreement with the Commonwealth. The other titles would have to be removed by Parliament, yes, via a bill with readings. The last Prime Minister held it up. But as others have said, there is more the king could do. I have come to the realization that the removal of titles is unlikely the answer. The king's aides themselves are puzzled that they have not been told to do anything or issue any statements. In fact, the palace could write to all the country's signatories to ask them not to entertain nor invite Harry and Meghan on royal tours, as they are not representative of the British monarchy nor sent by any British government official, and in fact stepped away from the British royal family as working royals. It's unlikely after such statements that countries would then wish to sour any relations with the true British dignitaries and British royal family representing the king. Anyway, King Charles let these two continue to fool themselves, but not with any British royal titles attached. It makes the royal family look really bad, weak and stupid. After all, first off, we don't know what is in the works for those 2 clowns, Harry and Meghan. They are their own downfall, and the royal family has moved on. Besides, keep praying for King Charles, Princess Catherine, Her Royal Highness, Princess Anne, and Fergie's health, along with our loved ones. I burst into laughter with Meghan's gift of manufactured jam. The royal family ought to have a lot of fun with this one. Makes one wonder if Harry and Meghan's intentions are to make us laugh, except many of their words and actions are disgusting. And don't forget Harry's book, spare half-price copies for everyone in Colombia as a special bonus. If they return from Colombia, perhaps someone in Afghanistan or Iraq could invite them to visit there. There is no pride here, just sarcasm. I wonder if she thinks she is the Queen of Colombia now. Maybe she is expecting to be gifted a Colombian diamond tiara, since the people filming Meghan's cooking show have stated that Meghan doesn't even have basic kitchen skills. How does this help her story of making this jam? About as true as the strawberries growing in her garden. Who knows what's really in those jars? It's astounding, really, how deluded they are. I don't get it. They just force themselves on people when it only ends in turning against them. Kinda pathetic, really. Concerning, though, to think that Vice President Marquez actually believes in the duo Truth in their docu-series. This could affect future relations with members of the real British royal family who represent the British monarchy. I knew it wouldn't take long before one of them put their foot in it. What was that Harry said about Meghan doing the job better than those born to do it? It seems she's always put her foot in things to me. Look how she turned her back on that lady and the school children trying to give her gifts in Nigeria. Pulled handbag away while he was trying to talk and be polite to the lady, and walked off. Rude. Then she walked in front of the hosts to try to receive a present meant for Harry, which she then had to give him back, while they then presented her with her necklace. Awkward. Plenty of other no-nos that the British royal family members born or married into it certainly would never have done. The woman seems totally inept and rude. In a nutshell, the absence of Harry is beneficial to the royal family as well as to general society. Have you experienced the same thing? In the comments section below, please share your ideas. It is very much appreciated. Furthermore, please remember to show your support for us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. We will see each other again soon.